All right, let's talk about the Midsummer Classic, and that is the 2021 MLB All-Star Game. That'll be on tonight, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fox. It'll also be on ESPN too. But why would you go there when you can watch it on Fox? Not on Fox Sports, not FS1. No, actual Fox. So make sure you go check that out tonight. Um, we got you guys with the starters, the pitchers, the reserves. But before I get to that, there were also players who opted out of the MLB All Star Game and players who replaced them. So I will mention those towards the end. But let's start off with the American League. I'll start off with the starters for the AL. And the designated hitter is Shohei Ohtani, who, by the way, is also the starting pitcher for us for the American League this year. He'll be going up against Max Scherzer, who, just to point it out there right now, he replaced Jacob deGrom. So it should be pretty interesting tonight, Mario. He's the first player of his kind to ever do so. So congratulations to Shohei Ohtani. We've never seen that before. It's pretty amazing. Um, but anyway, let me continue. Okay, so catching for the AL is Salvador Perez. The first baseman is Vlad Jr. Second baseman is Marcus Semien. Third baseman is Rafael Devers, and shortstop is Xander Bogaerts. That's what I'm talking about. Go Sox. Um, Outfield is Mike Trout, although he won't be playing in this game due to injury. Um, Aaron Judge will also be in the outfield, and Teoscar Hernandez will be in the outfield as well. All-star pitchers for the American League are Garrett Cole, Lance Lynn, Carlos Rodon, Shane Bieber, Shohei Ohtani, Aroldis Chapman, Liam Hendricks, Matt Barnes, Nate Eovaldi, Kyle Gibson, Kikuchi, Ryan Presley, and Gregory Soto. And the reserves for the American League, Mario, that's Mike Zunino, Jose Altuve, Bo Bichette, Carlos Correa, Matt Olson, Jose Ramirez, Jared Walsh, Michael Brantley, Joey Gallo, Adolis Garcia, Cedric Mullins, Nelson Cruz, and JD Martinez. Um, Now let's go to the National League starters. I'll start off with Buster Posey, who's been having a really great year. He's going to be starting catching for them. First baseman is Freddie Freeman, the reigning NL MVP. Second baseman will be Adam Frazier, the Pittsburgh Pirates. Third baseman will be Nolan Arenado. Shortstop is obviously Fernando Tatis Jr.
That's my guy right there.
Yeah, that's his guy right there. Outfield is Ronald Acuna Jr., although he's being replaced due to his ACL tear, which, by the way, again, speedy recovery from him and Mike Trout, of course, as well. In outfield, we got Nick Castellanos and Jesse Winker. Both are having great years. I love watching those guys play baseball, dude. They're really underrated. And National League All-Star pitchers are Jacob deGrom, which, by the way, like I mentioned, he was replaced by Max Scherzer because he said he wasn't going to play in the All-Star game. Kevin Guzman, Corbin Burns, Brandon Woodruff, Yu Darvish, who also opted out. I just figured I'd mention that as well. Craig Kimbrell, Josh Hader, Mark Melicone, Herman Marquez, Alex Reyes, Trevor Rogers, and Zach Wheeler are all your pitchers for the National League All-Star team. And National League reserves, we got JT Realmuto, Aussie Allblaze, Chris Bryant, Brandon Crawford, Jake Cronenworth, Eduardo Escobar, Max Muncy, Trae Turner, Mookie Betts, Brian Reynolds, Kyle Schwarber, Juan Soto, and Chris Taylor. Now let me get to the players who actually opted out. I did mention a couple of them already. And by the way, the man that did replace Ronald Acuna Jr. was Manny Machado, so congratulations to him. Kevin Guzman and Brandon Woodruff opted out. All four of the Astros, Mario, Jose Altuve, Michael Brantley, Carlos Correa, and Presley, they all opted out, which is pretty surprising. Jacob deGrom, like I mentioned, opted out. Yu Darvish opted out. Buster Posey opted out, which I didn't expect that. And Mookie Betts have all he has opted out as well. But those four players that I mentioned are dealing with injuries right now, so best of luck to them. But yeah, those are the players that opted out. And as for the players that replaced them, I'll name them for you right now. There were 11 of them that were named for newly All-Stars, and that was Tim Anderson, Chris Bassett, Pitt Merrifield, Joey Wendell, Walker Buehler, which he should have been an All-Star anyway, Justin Turner, Yadier Molina, Freddie Peralta, Omar Narvaez, Max Scherzer, like I mentioned, Taijuan Walker, and Manny Machado, who, like I said, will be replacing Ronald Acuna. So congratulations to those guys. And get this, Mario. The All-Star game has 40 first-timers this year. 40 of them. Which is really crazy. I don't think you'll ever hear that again. I'm going to be honest. I don't think you'll ever hear something like that again. And get this. Everybody that's playing in the All-Star game tonight has never won the All-Star game MVP. Pretty crazy. So we're going to, because, I mean, obviously the only other person that would have won it that would be playing would have been Mike Trout, but of course he's injured, so he's not going to be playing. which again, best of luck to him, speedy recovery. It's definitely going to be a pretty interesting game, Mario. We got Shohei Ohtani versus Max Scherzer. You got the next generation versus a veteran, a true veteran in the game, a future Hall of Famer, and Max Scherzer. Um, so I'm really interested to see how this fans out. You know, the AL All Star team is stacked, and so is the NL. You know, so I got to root for the American League only because I'm a Red Sox fan, and a lot of our Sox are on this team. JD Martinez, Rafael Devers, Xander Bogaerts, Nate Eovaldi, and Matt Barnes. So we got to represent the Red Sox. So give me the American League. And what I remember I read this post on Facebook the other day. Everybody was like we all fantasize of wanting to see Babe Ruth play baseball. We're seeing him right now in the form of Shohei Ohtani. So we got baseball's next phenom on this team. So you know what, Mario? Let's go with the American League All-Star team. They're winning tonight. Overall, it's been a really great event. You know, last night the home run derby was on. It was definitely very exciting. Pete Alonso defended his title. He won it successfully. So congratulations to him. It was definitely very the rules were altered a little bit, but that's only because it's Coors Field. You're a mile high above sea level and the balls fly there like crazy. So they altered the rules a little bit. Usually it's if you hit two 440-foot home runs, then you get that extra bonus time. And then usually it's only 4 minutes, but it's 3 minutes because again, it's easy to hit a home run out of there. Like I'm not even a home run hitter. I could hit a home run out of Coors Field. But they did alter it a little bit. So and the Celebrity All-Star game was pretty funny too. You know, I know Quavo was there. Quavo was a funny man, bro. Let me tell you. He also played in the Celebrity NBA game, and I think he won the MVP in that, if I remember correctly. The Miz was there from WWE. CC Sabathia was there, which, by the way, I gotta mention, he looks really good. You know, I remember we the last time we saw CC Sabathia on the baseball field. You know, we all remember him being fat, but he lost I think he said he went from 340 to 280, and he looks really, really good, Mario. I figured I'd point that out. JoJo Siwa was there. If you don't know her, she's a social media influencer, so she was there as well. She was having a lot of fun. Jenny Finch was there. Jorge Masvidal was there. Kane Brown was
my
there.
guy right there, Jorge. It's game bread.
Jorge was there. Didn't he hit a home run? I didn't see that part.
Nah, he hit okay. Jorge a bit like that. Nah, he got like a single or like a double or something. My guy barely ran.
Bro, the Miz was getting me geek. He was talking so much junk to Quavo, bro. Quavo's a funny man. I love that guy. DK Metcalf was there. I'm trying to think. I know there was others. Bully for the Colorado Avalanche. I can't remember his name. I know he was there too.
Yeah. Grobauer.
Yeah. Yep. Thank you. He was there.
Grubauer. Excuse me.
I already met Hunter Pence was there. He was there as well. But yeah, there was a lot of people there, Mario. And overall, honestly, if I ever become a celebrity, that's the first thing I'm doing. I'm going to that softball game. I'm talking all that junk, hit a home run, and then I'm just kidding. But I definitely am going to that celebrity game one day. But with that being said, overall, the last couple of days for this event has been really good. The Futures All-Star game was on as well. That was over the weekend though. So overall, Mario, this event seems to be very successful, and tonight it's going to be capped off with the All-Star game. And with that being said, I wish everybody the best of luck in this event, and we'll see what happens tonight.
Right. Well, first of all, best of luck to everybody in the All-Star game today. Yeah, last night, Nato, was a very, very good event. Obviously, congratulations to Pete Alonso on winning the home run derby. He absolutely did an amazing job. It was him and Trae Turner in the finals, and Pete Alonso ended up winning it. Yeah, just to correct you, the All-Star MVP last night was actually Derek White of the San Antonio Spurs.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, he actually won the MVP that night. So congratulations to him. But overall, yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. I really did. I enjoyed the whole thing, especially the Celebrity All-Star game. My boy Jorge Masvidal. Look, Jorge, like just me and you, okay? Look, I'm a big fan of Jorge. I'm a huge fan of Jorge Masvidal, okay? That's game bread right there. But let me tell you something. My guy was barely running. I was like, dude, what are you doing? Like, use them arms and sprint. I'm like, goddamn. And like the Miz was getting all angry and everything like that. Let me tell you something. Jenny Finch, she's a beast. I'll say that right now. I mean, obviously, I expect nothing less because she is a softball pitcher. I remember there was one point where she was just getting tired of this, and she just decided to like go strike out one of them social media influencers. I was like, all right, bet. JoJo Siwa, she surprised me. She was pretty good in that game too. Quavo obviously did an amazing job. I'm trying to think. Overall, though, it was a good event. I think the biggest moment in that event was when Quavo struck out DK Metcalf. But overall, it was a pretty good event. You know, it was a pretty entertaining event as well. Now look, usually I'd root for the American League too because I'm a Red Sox fan. Let me explain something. I am rooting for nobody. This okay? I'm just looking for a good game. That's all I'm looking for. I'm looking for a good game. All right. And the reason why is because don't get me wrong, I love my Red Sox. Okay, I really do. All right. But like on the National League, they got my guy. They got my guy Fernando Tatis Jr. You know, and I can't and it's tough to root against him. You know, it really is. Not only that, they got my other guy Juan Soto, and it's tough to root against him too. You know, there's a lot of guys in the National League I just can't root against. You know, because I like them so much. But overall, you know, Fernando Tatis Jr. That's my favorite player in the league right now. You know, that's gonna be sticking with my favorite player. You know, so respect to Fernando Tatis Jr. You know, Juan Soto. He's probably around he's definitely up there as one of my favorite players. I am a big fan of Juan Soto. I think he's going to be an absolute star in this game. Overall, I do expect this to be a great game. Obviously, like you said, Shohei Ohtani, and this dude said he's the next Babe Ruth. First of all, Babe Ruth would have won that home run derby. I'm just saying. But
Hey, whoa. He still has an MVP season to finish up.
yeah, no, I'm joking. Shohei Ohtani is having himself an amazing season. Even though I'm like a Tatis fan, Shohei Ohtani is definitely, I think, runner up right now for the. Excuse me, I'm not runner up. Excuse me, the lead runner for MVP this year. So overall, you know, I mean, they both can win it too. They're both from two different. They're both in two different divisions. So overall, I'm just expecting a good game, mate. You know, honestly, I'm expecting a good game. I can't wait to see, especially my Boston Red Sox players. You know, Rafael Devers, Xander Bogaerts, JD Martinez. Again, on the National League side, I can't wait to see again Juan Soto, Fernando Tatis, and especially I feel like this is going to be a very, very entertaining game. Honestly, if I had to make a prediction on who's probably going to win that MVP, I really do think it's probably going to be, I don't know, Nate. Something's telling me it's going to be one of those replacements. Something's telling me it's going to be one of those replacements who wins that MVP, to be, in my opinion. I just have that feeling. You know, I don't think it's going to be one of those big stars. It could be, you know, it could be Shohei Ohtani. It could be Fernando Tatis Jr. But usually I feel like they're going to give that MVP to somebody who was who ended up playing later on. And I think that's going to go to definitely one of those reserves. I just have a gut feeling. But overall, I do wish all the players the best of luck in this game. At the end of the day, actually, doesn't this game determine who gets home field advantage?
No, they got rid of that rule a couple years ago.
Oh, did they? Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. So overall, you know, it's just a fun game. Obviously, you're just here to have fun on it. And honestly, it's where a bunch of great players can meet up and talk. You know, so overall, I do wish all the players the absolute best of luck. You know, to the ones who are hurt that weren't able to play, you know, I wish you guys a speedy recovery and a full recovery at that. And overall, yeah, I'm just looking for a great game.